And Dad went, you have no hope at getting those bushings in unless you drop them into the freezer. All right, so now that it's cooled down, we're up the top here and we're trying to work out how we're going to knock that in. Now, this is steel in the middle, that's rubber. So what we can do is we can use a steel mallet. Now, we'll see how we go, but I don't want to damage that rubber. So what I was thinking is using this hydraulic jack to press it into it.
Yeah. Do you think it's going to be that tight a fit?
I'd like to use hydraulics because it means we don't have to hit it.
No, yeah.
Yeah. No, that's good. Let's take it around, get into the daylight, and we'll do it there. Facing inwards?
Yeah, 263.
We reckon Denny stop fucking around and use the heavy one? So I can actually see what's going on. Alright, so we want something flat. No, for this fella.
Yeah.
He wants to be like that.
Yeah.
Correct? And then this is going to get pressed on the top
I was
like that.
Yeah, I agree, but I was thinking like...
Yep, so you come
like,
up.
Yeah, like that and like that. So like
Yep, yeah, perfect. So bring these into the middle, into a nice balanced position. I like that. Make sure
and
that's...
if we could get this at the right height over here.
No, just bring him in.
Don't.
Yeah, let's bring him down gently.
Okay, now Danny, slowly, we're going to go down.
It's steady there for a second.
Stop.
Is the pin? Are the pins out? No? Crowd out a little bit? No. Well, just give him some down then.
Stop.
Why?
You want to keep going?
Yeah, I want to see if...
Okay.
We're going on, we're just going slowly. I reckon we do it with the back of the bucket because we've got better control. Yeah, we're making headway. We're just... More power.
See what I mean?
Yeah.
From this, like here straight on is okay, but turn it, look from
Yeah,
the side.
I saw it as it happened.
Yeah, yeah, I agree with you. Back of the bucket. Do you know, maybe if it crowded right up, Jack, and we come down more...
No, you just get the back of the bucket level, because that's a flat edge, and we just use that to do the same press. Alright.
We need to come up to a vertical, yeah.
You try and fight a loader when it's pushing down on you.
You want to use that there,
What?
under there, put that under there, like that, and bring that around and on top of that, yeah.
A little bit more. Yep. They go up. I reckon it wants to be on steel, not wood.
Yeah. What's happening now?
It's lifting the loader. I swear if we were trying to change a tyre, this wouldn't work. This is fucking shitting me off now, Ant.
I know.
What do we have heavier than a loader around here? What time is it?
I have so many answers to that question, Jack.
They say, oh, it's simple. Just knock them out, knock them back in. Well, it doesn't matter what lubricant we use. I just like this because it's not as messy as grease. I'm not using grease. It's not a question of lube.
It's not a question of force either. I just think it's a question of...
Yeah, the angle of attack. Do you think it's time for one? A beer, yeah.
Can you just chuck that in there just to see?
Well, this came from the other side.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Oh, and now it's stuck. Here's my little drift.
Which is really, I mean, that's the lesson, isn't it? The lesson is that it's got to be square the whole way down. Okay, here we go. What about this? Okay, and we keep this steady. Right.
This is what we tried with the loader.
I know, but let's just try it with the hammer. Right, no, right in the middle, mate. Right. We're getting just as much success as we are with the loader.
I'm not sure if that's a good or a bad thing.
Okay, now let's try that again.
Look at that colour. Start tapping.
What do we have that cyclone press?
That press there. So we're back onto working on Rommel, and so Dad is back now, and Dad went, you have no hope at getting those bushings in unless you drop them into the freezer. So he dropped them into the freezer, they were in there for a few hours, and he's heated up the outside, and now he's gotten one most of the way in. And now we're designing a fit for purpose tool to press it back in. So let's have a look and see how we're going, and it might be build up quite a jig and then it's simple. So we'll be ready for the next US Army truck we work on. So let's get to it.
Which part do you want to move with the jack?
It's going to
Like that. Okay, and then you're going to push on this with this.
That's going to push with the. Yeah.
So now you get a plate on there.
Just flip that over. That's going to go there. So we've got to have this. Just hold that.
Yeah, sure.
There, like that.
Yeah.
And
And what are we putting here to stop the jack from
then
moving?
take two runners up the side.
Yeah. Why?
Because you want it to be a closed system.
Yeah, so we closed all. That's all in here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want some I-beam?
Or just two bits of paper, do it. This is not going to be the tricky bit. Let's have a look and see. You're winning, Danny?
He's getting there. Don't want me to help Danny?
No. Stay here. We need.
There's plenty of eye over there. Yeah. And
So what we need to do now is get this tying up here to make a. Or we need to have it on an I-beam, as you said, and make it so we load the I-beam up.
Can you put an I-beam along the base and an I-beam across the top, and then work in between the two, and just have two rods between the I-beams or whatever to pull down on?
We got the loader here, haven't we?
Yeah.
Yep.
A big chunk of solid steel, and we'll weld a. So hang on, let that come off. So it doesn't have to be hanging on to it. If we had we can work the jack on the side.
Yeah.
Or so it's a heavy bit of I-beam.
There's a lot of it. We've got enough there to build a shed.
Because if you put something along the base, right, and then you put something across the top, an I-beam, and then you can have the two things out. You can then you thing, and that won't.
We'll just weld up a box.
You really don't.
The idea is to weld it up nicely, and then it's a closed system.
But the thing is that as your jack is going, you need that top part to move. Yeah?
No, the jack's going to be the action point in between it. So the jack's going to be pushing against the top. This is going to be on the bottom. And the jack's going to...
You're right. Yep, got it.
One moving part.
Yeah, one moving part, which is the jack and foot.
Yeah. He's found something. Let's see if we can get this.
Is there another piece?
No.
That's all you need?
We've got a bit of I-beam. We can...
Or even that channel that we got there. Or do you want eye?
Doesn't know whether that's way or...
Yeah.
And we need this bit to be something like that long, don't we? That's all. Because all it's got to do is let us...
This can just be welded flat in the bottom of that. And then you need to box up from here. And then you have another cap on it. And then that's all the action happens in there. We'll just...
Put it on the flat.
Say this is... If you've got a bit of I-beam, it's that size. So we have this here like this. Right? So we've got to think of how we're loading this. So that's going to be...
Why are you going that direction?
Then we're going to just have that like that. Then this...
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, yep.
This bit then... So it's going to have to
He's
be
doing less welding.
This has got to be... So that's going to be like... So this is starting off. This is going to then sit like that. No. That one.
Yeah.
That one's going to be...
Well, you're up. Doesn't matter. You weld this in place.
Yeah.
This one gets...
Yeah, but we've got to be careful here. We've got to have it up high enough.
That
one.
Yep.
Then sits in. And then Ant, your one, just bring yours down. So then we've got a line. So that's got room there and there. So that's got to be lined up to jack into that. So with that, we use the other end because it's in there already. So we've got, that's going to...
Yep.
Right, so that's there to there.
And then you need your pipe.
This one's got to be lined up then to hit there.
So it's got to be offset a bit.
Yeah, so we've got to get that. So and we'll just have a flat plate here. That sits there. Then this one has got to come and line up onto this. And we need that to be that only needs to be about that long.
Yeah, and that unit moves up and down because the jack...
Our jack goes here and we jack it on.
And you put a base plate on that thing? Or?
Yeah, we can put something on the end of that.
That was shorter.
Yeah, but do we get your bit of I-beam? Now, how big's your I-beam over there? Because that then, because this we could easily bend.
Bend it.
So if you...
Oh, yeah, and also we've got a weak point, so yeah.
Yeah, but if there's more of that there, or we could just back this onto that if we didn't want to go over and get it.
No, all right, well, we've got the design.
So what we're doing is just making a press.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But a press where everything's aligned.
We'll see how we go.
I like it. I never thought it'd be this. They certainly in the stuff in your literature review, Jack, there was not much indication that it'd be this complex.
Well, it's got to be. It's not complex. If we had a pedestal press,
Yeah.
we'd be driving around there.
Yeah. Yeah.
You just need a big press to
Yeah.
heave her in.
So Ant and I are over here at Kmart. And we're looking for a piece of steel that's going to work as the framework of our press. So we've taken the loader because we don't want to have to carry anything. And
There you go.
yeah, we might have a bit of kit here.
That is a good bit of kit. No Joe Blakes underneath.
Nah. Let's see how we go. Not even a spider. How thick's that? That's good enough?
I reckon, Jack.
Yeah, I think that's going to be nice.
Right.
Do we want to bring the loader
I'm
over?
going to bring the loader over.
I'll hold this.
Right,
I'll look.
crack. I'll move this.
Never know when we want a handrail.
You never know, Jack. That's what I love about Kmart.
Although, it could be called like Gump Mart.
Which Mart?
Gump. Because you never know what you're going to get.
Yeah, this is true. Rightio. When you're walking back like this, we're always looking on the ground for spikes and wires and going on over here. And punches.
1, 2. So it's only me. Yeah, there we go. I'm finding these DJI mics a little bit better than the Holyland ones that we were using before. They're just there's a lot more features and control on them. They do cost a lot more, but the features on it, like the touch screen, being able to see the audio levels, mute them remotely, is really good. And it makes editing nicer. So yeah, while they do cost a bit, they make life a bit easier for editing and filming out in the field. Plus the internal backup means we don't get as many losses. Radio to the workshop. One, two, three. 1, 2. Good enough?
Yep, that should do it. Gonna get clank,
Yep.
clank. My calculations here tell me 600 will be enough. So we double check before I got plugged in, so I'm probably.
Yeah, you're okay.
But hang on, that's yeah, this is definitely wider than that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. That one comes yours.
Yes. Probably going to need that. What are you going to cut it with? We're going to cut it with the.
Yep. So this is going to be, the base is there. That's there. Your one, just bring him in. He's going to be sitting like that up against there, correct?
We get him leveled up.
Yeah. This one's here pushing him in.
Yeah, that's the movable part.
Yep. This is our...
Hang on, which part's moving? This is moving.
is
So we are
back
pushing
in-
this onto
there.
there. Okay, good. Yep.
Yep. This is our jack pushing on the end here. So our length needs to be
600.
just that's sort of there. That's 600 to the end. We could make it...
7.
No, I don't want more than we need.
No, because you can always put shims in, because remember, your start position has to be this all the way out.
Yeah, but that's only that much more.
We can always drop more of these in.
650.
Because you can wind that
Yeah,
out.
yeah, we don't want it out too far. 650 it's going to be.
Okay.
Right, so we're going to cut a piece of that at 650 or just weld into it.
Weld into it. Why cut when we don't have to?
Okay, Ant, that one can come up so you don't have to hang on to it a bit more.
Chalk? Should be in the tray. Got
What are
it.
you looking for? Chalk? Yep.
Yeah, so we're going to go 650. We're going to have one about here. What did I say, 650?
650. All right, I'm going to isolate the loader.
Yep. Have you got the saw out, have you?
Yeah, I'm just working out whether we actually need to cut it or whether we can just weld our
Yeah.
bases in here and here and then just lay our stuff.
Yeah, yeah. Why not?
I reckon we can do it in there.
Okay, so we won't cut it.
We save gas.
Yep.
We're thinking about global warming.
We are. But the only thing with that is
280 is what we need our plates to be.
280 width. All right. Can you use that as your plate? No? You want to use a L. You want to use a...
Bit of angle line.
So that's ours. That's ours. That's ours.
What would be better using it, yeah, is that or some C, heavy C.
If we cut that at 280,
She's not going to move.
okay, we'll get 2 bits out of that. Then we can put that in there. And hang on, just let's think. Just jam him so he is in there. Just,
But you want to that point there where we're on
we're
the
gonna cut
camber?
280 from square so he fits into there. Then we'll fit him in. 80. 80, right. That'll be his toughest boots out at the end. Okay,
Torching it or not?
Sorry?
9 inch? 9 inch or torch?
well, I've got the torch right here ready.
Yeah, okay. Gas it.
So I'm going to gas him off.
Okay.
Just,
Where do you want it?
yeah. So we've got that. I think we're then just about, what we might do is put these 2 bits just
Well, they're going to be backed up onto that.
onto there. So we've got plenty for our jack to sit on and our base piece to sit on.
Well, also, we need to make sure we get the height and the level right with our base piece. Correct?
Yeah.
And do we want to do this with the... I can do it with a MIG.
I've got the
arc ready.
here ready.
Oh, no, I'm meaning for welding it.
Yeah.
Arc?
Yeah, I'll just, I'll have it in soon.
Yeah.
Right.
Let's get cutting.
Give me, okay, you can't help me for a little bit here.
Rightio.
Hang on, Ant. We just make sure what else we've got to get ready. I think until I've got it welded,
We can't do anything.
there's not much you can do.
Okay.
All right.
Okay,
Weld
you got
away.
something to do?
Yeah, we do.
What's that?
Great
Tyre.
tire.
Okay, we're going to do graded tyres. The other thing at some stage, I wouldn't mind is trying to get our sprinkler system so that what the other side's not auto at the moment, because that needs to go on a half an hour every day now.
Yep, I'll check what if the tank's auto shut off thing's done.
Yeah, and had a look at it. It was
Yeah. Yeah.
It had stopped at lunch.
Yeah, it's up to 79, so
Yeah, right.
so
Cool.
it's working. Right.
Okay, so Dad's going to be on the torch. I'll go look at some irrigation, and we'll be back when there's some action.